All right, here we go. Had to hit the go live button there. Couple minutes late. That's my fault, but we are ready to go. Jaguars have already played today. They beat the Falcons. I believe the score of that game was 23-7. Beat them in London, which is why that game was so early. Caught little glimpses of the Toy Story thing. I thought that was really cool. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they did that for Colts games. But other games that we're going to be looking at, like I said, the Jags have already won. Looking to see what the Titans are doing, and they are playing the Bengals today. Both those teams are 1-2. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Derrick Henry generally doesn't do well against the Bengals, so and he hasn't really been doing well this season at all. So Titans could lose. Probably going to lose that game, in my opinion. Start 1-3. Then the Texans. I actually think the Texans could win their game. Yeah, against the Steelers. There it is. Went blind for a second. Yeah, so the Steelers, I honestly think the Texans have a good chance of being able to win that game. I think CJ Stroud has looked pretty good. He hasn't turned the ball over in his first three games. They got some good pass catchers. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, um, who they got the veteran, Robert Woods. That's who they signed. And they've all been doing well this season. So they look like a team that can make some noise. D'Amico Ryan's always thought that he was going to have a chance as head coach. But they're getting it done pretty quickly. Being able to win last week the way they won against the Jags, makes me think that coming into this week, they're probably going to be able to beat the Steelers, especially with the way the Steelers look. Steelers looked bad on offense again. Right, Matt Canada. I'm with Steelers fans. Like, just fire Matt Canada. So I'm at a point in life where I kind of like the Steelers because I like a lot of the players that they have. I think they have a lot of talent on that team. Mike Tomlin is an awesome coach, and kind of like the Steelers. So it'd be cool to see them at least be fun to watch. Right, they were always fun to watch, but I never liked them. And now I kind of like them, but they suck to watch. So hoping that they can figure it out at some point. Probably not going to happen with Matt Canada there, which is why I think the Texans could end up coming out of Week 4 2-2, and then all of a sudden in that scenario, right, the Texans win that game and the Titans lose theirs, and Titans go from first to worst very quickly in this division. Man, the game happening at 1 o'clock that I wish was happening at 4 o'clock is that Miami Buffalo game. I'm gonna have to go back and just watch that one whenever it comes out on NFL Plus because I think that's going to be a really good game. I don't think Miami's going to be as explosive as everybody thinks. Right, the Bills' defense is not what Miami has seen up to this point in the season. They're going to figure that out, they're still going to put up points. They're going to put up yards. Tua's playing phenomenally. They have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle's coming back. I think that's going to be a really good game. Both offenses have a chance to make some noise, but those are two good defenses. So I think that's going to be a really good game. I think that's going to be a closer game than some people might think. And at the end of the day, I do think the Dolphins come out of that game winning. I think they're going to be 4-0 after week 4. But again, I do think that's close. I'm thinking a score like 31-28, 31-30, something like that. Like close, both teams being able to make plays on offense. Both defenses are going to make plays throughout the game, but the league favors the offense. So at the end of the day, two explosive offenses will find a way to make what should be an exciting game an exciting game. Then you have Minnesota, Carolina, both teams 0-3, right? And we're paying attention to Carolina because that's where Frank Reich is now. Then Minnesota, they won what they were 11-0 or 12-0 last year in one score games. And this year they're 0-3 in those same instances, but they're keeping games closer. Well, okay. One of those games wasn't really close, but they made it close with the garbage time touchdown. So take that for what you will. But one score games, 0-3 this season. But Carolina, like, man, Frank Reich's offense just doesn't work anymore, man. Like that, and that's my opinion. Other people can have their own opinions. I think Frank's offense started to not work toward the middle of 2020, right? We saw that 2020 team started slow, and then Philip Rivers, as the season went on, it seemed like Philip Rivers just took over. And what he wanted to do was what the Colts were doing. And then in 2021, it didn't really work out. 2022 obviously doesn't go well. So, in my opinion, Frank's offense just doesn't work. I think it's going to be another week where it doesn't work. And Panthers going to start 0-4. I have the Vikings picking up their first win of the season in week 4. All right, looks like this Colts game is going to be starting here in a couple of minutes. So just to run through the rest of these games real quick, we got Denver playing Chicago, 2 0-3 teams again. I don't know, man. I'm just going to take Sean Payton and Russell Wilson to figure this one out and be able to win this game. I'm not going to think too much on that. That one should be the Broncos. Baltimore and Cleveland. Deshaun's out for Baltimore or for the Browns. So go ahead, give me Baltimore to win this game. I already said Houston, I think, is going to win that game. Of course, I think we're going to be able to beat the Rams. Here we go. Kickoff is among us. And this is going to be a touchback to start the game. The Rams are starting with the ball in this game, so the Colts will start with the ball in the second half. And here we go. The last time the Rams came to Lucas Oil, they left with a win when they played the Carson Wentz-led Colts. I think that was in week 3. Week 4 of 2021. Carson Wentz sprained both his ankles that game. So here we go, coming out, shotgun for the Rams on 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Snapping the ball. Stafford time. Oh, a tip, and he catches it. Puka Nacua with a good concentration catch right there. A big gain, gets up midfield there for the Rams on the first play of the game. Man, right over the hand to Kenny Moore. Puka tips it and kind of tips it to himself. Yeah, that was really good play by the rookie right there. All right, now the Rams are at the 49-yard line, Colts side of the field here on the second play of the game. Looks like they're running the ball. Great play. Grover Stewart gets him in the backfield very quickly. Let's go, man. What a play by the big man. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Rams. Here we go. 2nd down snap. Stafford looking. He's got time in the pocket. He throws. And great defense. Who was at Dallas? Flowers with amazing defense to knock that ball away from the receiver. That was great. Matthew Stafford had all day to throw right there. Pressure wasn't able to get home. And Dallas Flowers just all over Puka Nacua right there. Great defense. So here we go. 3rd and 11 from midfield for the Rams. Let's see what happens. Here we go. There's a snap trying to get home with the pressure. Matthew Stafford is on the run. He's going to get out of bounds. Oh, that's probably a flag. That is a flag for a late hit. EJ Speed. That was easy to see that was a late hit. That's a bad decision by EJ Speed right there. That was going to be a 4th and 5 or so. Can't do that kind of stuff, man. Like he was running out of bounds. He gave himself up. He was 2 steps out of bounds. And EJ Speed, like I understand you want to get a hit on the quarterback, but that was just a bad decision there by EJ. So at this point, we're hoping to keep the Rams to a field goal on this drive. You can't have stuff like that, keeping the defense on the field. So here we go. They're at the 29-yard line. The Rams are on 1st and 10 here. Colts side of the field. Matthew Stafford was under the center, but he backed up in a shotgun. Here we go. Snapping the ball. Throws the out. Van Jefferson on the outside. That's about a 13, 14-yard gain. Yep. Upon replay, that is a good catch. Gets both feet inbound. Kept possession of the ball. Good throw and catch there for the Rams. It's going to be 1st and 10 here at the 16-yard line for the Rams, coming out in a heavy set. Running the ball to the left, getting over to the edge. And they pick up, what do they give them? About 5 on that play. Setting up for a 2nd and 5 here for the Colts. Juju Brents, Kenny Moore, both in the game at the same time, so they are staying in their nickel package down here in the red zone. Coming out in another heavy set here are the Rams. Play action. Nice. Who is that? Dio Dangbo getting the pressure on Matthew Stafford. Gets the tip pass as Matthew Stafford was trying to dump it down. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Nice. Yep. Good job swatting that ball down there. Dio did a great job on that play, getting Matthew Stafford off the place where he was wanting to throw that ball. So here we are. Another big 3rd down. Got to hold them off right here, make them kick a field goal. That's the important thing right here. Forcing a turnover would be ideal. Coming out empty set, snaps the ball, and they complete it to Puka Nakua. Looked like a simple slant to the inside. Gets it inside the 5-yard line right there. Yeah, just a simple slant gets the inside of Dallas Flowers. They're snapping the ball quick here. They run it, and they score. Kyron Williams in for a touchdown on the Rams' first possession of the game. And that there boils down to the EJ Speed penalty. That penalty doesn't happen. It's 4th and 4, 4th and 5, and the Rams punt the ball to the Colts. Instead, they get a free 1st down, end up inside the 30, and they take full advantage and are able to get it into the end zone here on the first possession of the game. There's 11:35 on the clock. They just did that in less than 4.5 minutes. So, the defense so far this year for the Colts, their defense, this is how first quarters go. You'll usually see the most points they give up happen in the first quarter, but Gus Bradley and his group has been doing a great job of making adjustments past that point. So really at this point, I'm sure they're going to start to tweak some things and see, what did they do on that first drive? What are we looking for here? What do we need to change? And that's what we're looking for. As long as we can, keep them to 7 points would be ideal, right? But 10 at most. Don't give up any more than the field goal for the rest of the first quarter. That is the ideal situation. Hopefully the offense can come out with AR and we can put up some points on our first drive. Answer their 7 with another 7, come out and show them that this isn't just going to be them cakewalking us. All right, that's what I'm hoping, because honestly, after the first quarter, I trust our defense to be able to lock down. It's the way it's happened for the most part over the first few games. I think we'll be just fine after the first quarter. We just can't let them go wild here in the first quarter. Quick drives like that can't happen. Mistakes like that can't happen by EJ Speed. He's been great this season, but that was just a bonehead play on his part. So as we refresh the NFL site here, let's check in on some of these scores, see if anybody has done anything so far. Again, it's pretty early on. The Rams scored pretty quickly. Not sure if everybody's going to be scoring that quickly here. Yeah, really hoping for a big game from Juju today. It'd be awesome to see him be able to get he got his first turnover last week with the forced fumble and the fumble recovery. It'd be nice to see him be able to get his first interception this week. So as we have it, there are teams scoring quickly. We have Buffalo on the board, 7-0 over the Dolphins. Just under 11 minutes to go in the first quarter there. Carolina just scored on Minnesota. They're up 6-0 early. Just under 10 and a half to go in the first quarter there. Houston already up on Pittsburgh, just under 10 and a half to go in the first quarter. So teams are putting up points early here. As the Rams kicking the ball off with 11:35 left here in the first quarter. This is going to be a touchback. Here we go. Number 5 coming out on the field, baby. Number 5 is back. Let's go, man. Anybody see the shirt that Richardson and Pittman wore to the game today? At some point, I'm gonna have to. If we re-sign Pittman, I'm getting one of those shirts. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Colts. Play action on the first play of the game. Richardson rolling out. Richardson looking, slides. Look at that. Anthony Richardson sliding. Let's go, baby. The crowd loves that. That Indy crowd is so loud right now after he just slid. Let's go, man. Picks up 4 on the first play of the game for the Colts. It's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Colts from the 29-yard line. All right. Got Isaiah McKenzie in the backfield right now. A lot of receivers out there right now. Isaiah McKenzie in motion. Screen pass, Isaiah McKenzie, and he drops it. A receiver dropping a screen pass, bro. And that, my friends, is why we just picked up KJ Hamler. Be interesting to see. Amari Rodgers was brought up to the 53-man roster this weekend. It'll be interesting to see if after this play right there, if Amari Rodgers is going to start to take the reps that Isaiah McKenzie usually gets. So here we are, 3rd and 6, a quick first third down here for the Colts. Got Josh Downs in motion. Dropping back to pass. Releases. Kylan Granson in the flat. Picks up a first down for the Colts. Great play there. Anthony Richardson doing exactly what he needed to do. Found some open space to be able to roll out right there. Gets away from Aaron Donald and gets it out to Kylan Granson coming across the field. So here we are. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Anthony Richardson, QB sneak or, designed run, QB run up the middle, picks up, I believe that was 7 that they're going to credit him with right there. Yep. 2nd and 3 here for the Colts. Running a little bit of a hurry up, trying to keep personnel on the field. Here we go. Here we go. What are we doing? Hand this off to Moss. Yep. They give it to Zach Moss. Gets hit in the backfield. Gets stopped in the backfield. So that one did not work out. Going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Colts. Coming up on 9.5 minutes to go. This drive is taking just over 2 minutes at this point. Picked up 1 third down on this drive. Picking up another one right here would be massive. So now we have Josh Downs in motion. Anthony rolling out. Stiffs arms a guy, but in the backfield. And this is going to be fourth down for the Colts. Getting taken out of bounds, was never able to find anybody downfield. And they put Aaron Donald out against Blake Freeland, the rookie left tackle, on that play. And that's what made Anthony Richardson roll out as quickly as he did. And again, never able to find anybody. And it's 4th and 7. Colts punting the ball to the Rams. When Minshew's on the field, we're not punting the ball. No, they did not snap the ball. I don't know what they were trying to think there. But I don't know if they took a timeout or taking the delayed game here. Yeah, it looks like we're taking the delayed game and we're going to punt this ball away. The way Rigo's been punting, I don't know. And the way the punt coverage has been, I don't know if taking a delayed game when you're down 7-0 in the first quarter is the move right there. But we'll see what comes of that. So we're punting away here. He's going to be booting this from around the 20-yard line. He just booted this, but there's plenty of room to run here for the returner, and he finds a small space and gets up to the 30-yard line. There is a flag on this play. Holding on the receiving team, that's great. Should put him right around the 20-yard line. All right. Now we just need that defense to step up and do their thing. It's really what we're going to be looking for. Need the defense, do what they've been doing. But again, that first quarter defense for the Colts is usually when they're at their most vulnerable, when they're kind of seeing what they're going to have to adjust to. So it's going to be a big second drive for the Colts defense. This where it'd be good to see Juju get that first interception. And if it was a pick six, that'd be beautiful. We can get some points from the defense at any point. That'd be great because it doesn't seem like special teams is really the unit outside of Matt Gay being the field goal kicker. Doesn't seem like special teams is one that we can rely on this season like we have in years past. So as we look through some of these other games, Miami has tied that game up. There's 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's 7-7. Carolina has the ball back up 7-0. The Broncos are up 7-0 over the Bears. Cleveland, Baltimore still scoreless. Earlier when I looked at the Houston-Pittsburgh game, they had 6. I assume a play got reviewed and points got taken off the board, but they're currently at least in the red zone right now. The score of that game is 0-0, Houston and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. New Orleans is winning that game 3-0 right now. Philly right now has the ball, but they are losing to the Commanders 7-0 right now. Let's see, Cincinnati is up 3-0 on the Titans with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter of that game. It's a lot of touchdowns. Ooh, sheesh. A lot of touchdowns here early. Buffalo Dolphins game is one that I wish I was able to watch. That should have been the primetime game. They should be able to flex more games. Jets are about to get throttled on the Sunday Night Football. We could have had Bills Dolphins. Oh, wow. They put the Rams way back. They're inside the 10-yard line. Starting at the 6-yard line, the Rams are running the ball on the first play of their drive, and they are getting 8 or 9 yards out of a run play. here on the first play, getting out near the 15-yard line. Oh no, they gave him a first down on that one. I guess they're saying he, rolled over Darius Leonard there as he was tackling him. So 1st and 10 here from the 16. Another handoff to Kyron Williams. This one, they're going to give him 3 or 4 yards here. Depends where they spot this ball. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 6 here, right around the 20-yard line for the Rams. All right. Starting in shotgun here are the Rams. It'd be nice to get a sack right here, put him behind the chains. Matt Stafford rolling around, fires. Oh, makes a good catch. They're throwing a flag on this one. Looked like he turned his shoulder to Puka Nacua right there. But they're throwing the flag. I assume it's going to be a personal foul on Kenny Moore here. Yeah, he turned his he literally turned his head away from him and hit him with the shoulder. That's unbelievable. I don't understand that one, man. I don't understand that one. If you're watching the broadcast and then have the volume of me, I don't understand how that's being called. If you're not seeing it, you'll see it at some point somewhere. Should not be a penalty right there on Kenny Moore, but another personal foul penalty on the defense is really going to help out this Rams offense getting down the field, especially after another chunk play. They're now at the 39-yard line on the Colts side of the field on 1st and 10. Handing the ball off here, and the Colts swarming the running back here, getting them at the line of scrimmage. Great run defense right there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Rams. All right. Rams going into hurry up, coming in empty set here. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun, getting the ball out of his hands quick, and this is a missed throw here. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Got to 3rd and 10 quickly here. This is a spot where we really need to see the defense be able to get off the field. Force a long field goal here. Getting a sack here would be great. You get a deep enough sack here, maybe they punt the ball. We'll see what happens. It's 3rd and 10 here from the 39. Let's go defense. Snapping the ball, trying to get around the edge. He gets the ball out of his hands. It is a catch by Tyler Higbee, but he's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2. The Rams look like they're keeping their offense on the field. On the screen says 4th and 3. I think it's a 4th and 2, though. Said it was spotted at the 31. So here we go. Oh, no. Spotted at 32. It is 4th and 3 for the Rams. Matthew Stafford dropping back to pass, has time. Was that a completion? Looks like a completed pass in the middle of the field. What a pass, honestly, here by Matthew Stafford. Looked like good coverage. That was outstanding coverage. Honestly, Juju Brents was all over him, literally had his arm in there, touching the ball. Van Jefferson with a good catch right there. Here we go, snapping the ball. Quick out here to one of their tight ends. Picks up 4 or 5 yards there on first down. All right, defense. Let's go, man. Need that splash play from the defense right here. All right, Rams coming out. 3 wide receivers on one side. They're pitching to that side of the field. Kyron Williams getting around the edge, gets down to the 2-yard line. It's first down and goal for the Rams at the 2-yard line. Yep, right now the Rams are doing whatever they want on the offensive side. 2 personal foul calls from the defense have definitely helped them out. Here we go. First and goal here. Running again, Kyron Williams, second rushing touchdown of the first quarter from the 2-yard line there. And the Rams about to go up 14-0 here in the first quarter. This one just all Rams early. This is what we were talking about in the pregame video, man. Penalties. Can't have untimely penalties. And usually this season it's been the offense getting the penalties, but the second personal foul penalty shouldn't have been a penalty. Realistically, that was a clean hit by Kenny Moore, but the first one by EJ Speed on the first drive, that would have gotten the Colts defense off the field. That one should have never happened. So need to be able to clean it up. Defense from this point forward, right? We were talking about it earlier, going into the second quarter and beyond. That's when they've been making their adjustments, kind of been getting better as the game goes along. So that's what we're going to have to hope for. We're going to need them to start locking down after this first quarter, and we're going to need the offense to start piecing it together and be able to stay on the field on third down. Try not to get into so many third down situations. And when we do, it can be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6. We need to get ourselves into some 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 situations to where we can lean on Zach Moss to try to help us the way he has over the last couple weeks. Yeah, Paul, that penalty from Speed, that one could come back to bite us real big at the end of the day, right? Because even if everything else went the way it's gone here in the first quarter, if that penalty doesn't happen, it's still only 7-0 right now. So the speed penalty, there's a lot of making up to do for that right now, but there's plenty of time in this game, right? Offense with Anthony Richardson at least is able to put up points when he's in the game. So hopefully we can see them come out and start to move the ball around. As we look through these other games real quick, Buffalo's in the red zone right now. That game is still 7-7, getting towards the end of the first quarter. Carolina has the ball in the red zone, up 7-0. What is wrong with the Vikings, man? The way they looked last year, thought they got better in the offseason, but they lose to the Panthers, especially if they start getting blown out by the Panthers. It's time to panic for them. Denver's up 7-0. Baltimore's up 7-0. Houston's up 7-0. Philly tied that game 7-7, but Washington has the ball. And Cincinnati and Tennessee are tied at 3 right now. So here we go. Rams about to kick this ball off back to the Colts. 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. It'd be nice if we could get a quick drive here from the Colts. Yeah, getting the ball first in the second half is going to be big. If we can steal an extra possession in the second half somehow, or in the second quarter somehow, and then get the ball coming out of halftime, that would be huge. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25. Big drive right here. Nope. This is Anthony Richardson keeping the ball, getting around the corner. Big run from Anthony Richardson, getting up past the 45, up to the 46 or 47-yard line. What a play, man. Anthony Richardson just jetted through that hole. Looked like Jonathan Taylor coming off the edge right there. Drew Ogletree coming around block. Who's that? Alec Pierce with an amazing block, sealing his guy off on the outside. Great job there by the Colts offense. Big play here to start this drive. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. It's an empty set here for the Colts from the 48-yard line about. Anthony Richardson dropping back. Throws Josh Downs. Great catch in the middle of the field. What a bullet there from Anthony Richardson. Josh Downs, man, I like him so much. He is so tough. Just took a blow there, catching that ball and was able to stay up. Got 4 yards there for the Colts. 2nd down here. Anthony Richardson keeping it again. Anthony Richardson picking up another Colts 1st down, and he fumbles. It looks like they fumbled, and he gave up the ball on this one. Man. Whoever picked up the ball on that one looks to be hurt for the Rams. It'll be interesting to see the replay here. They're showing the replay now. I do believe that is a live football. That was really close, but that ball did come out right before Anthony Richardson's left knee hit the ground. That is exactly what we did need, man. It's not like it was so much a bad play by Anthony Richardson, just a great play by the defense there, getting the hand in there to rip it out. But, not what you want to see there. Down 14-0 in the first quarter, giving the ball right back to the Rams offense. Right now, nothing going right for the Colts. Hope that the momentum turns around, right? This is where the defense, we've seen the defense make big plays. We've seen the defense be able to get pressure throughout the season. In this game, they haven't made Matthew Stafford get off his spot very much in this game. It's happened a couple of times, but we're not seeing them get the pressure that we're used to seeing them get. So going forward, going to be interesting to see what they do to try to do that, right? If Matthew Stafford is getting the time that he's getting already, then why not start to send blitzes, right? He's able to pick us apart when we have, what would that be, 7 guys in coverage anyways. So go ahead, send an extra guy, right? It worked against Lamar. We were able to make some blitzes work against Lamar. I think Gus Bradley going forward, especially in the situation that we are, needs to start sending some blitzes at Matthew Stafford, try to see if we can fluster him, see if we can make him make a quick decision. Now it turns into a bad decision and try to get a turnover for the defense. So the way things are going right now, I was hoping to not have to do this in the first quarter, but it's got to happen. If you were here last week, you know what time it is. All right. Here we go. Defense is back on the field. But we're strapping up. It's time for something to happen. Defense starting at the 40-yard line. They hand off here on the first play of this drive, get up to the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 4. There we go. All right, 2nd and 4 here for the Rams. They're up at the 46-yard line on their side of the field, handing off again here on 2nd down, and they pick up a first down, getting across the 50-yard line. Right now, the Colts are just getting beat in the trenches. That's really what it boils down to, both sides of the ball right now. Yeah, Jerry, somebody's got to step up and help Anthony Richardson out at some point, right? Offense has only run, I think, 8 or 9 plays up to this point, but not much opportunity for the offense to really do much so far. Yeah, helmet's got to be on, man. Helmet's got to be on. It worked last week. We're going to do it until it stops working. Matthew Stafford gets Higbee just all alone. How are we letting the tight end just wander in the back of the secondary? Gets a huge gain here in the red zone again for the Rams. Come on, man. Matthew Stafford, with the time he has in the pocket, he's picking apart this Gus Bradley cover 3 zone. Looked like they were running more of a cover 1 right there, and it got picked up. This is another toss play to the left. This one, we get penetration, but miss the tackle. Looks like there might be a holding penalty, bringing this one back, though. Illegal block in the back is going to be the penalty, bringing this play back. It'll be interesting. I hope they show a replay. I want to know if, yeah, here we go with the replay. Okay, yeah, the block in the back is why Zaire Franklin ended up missing that tackle. Yeah, when I said we missed the tackle, it was Zaire Franklin getting pushed in the back. So looks like the Rams might take this one to the end of the first quarter here. Actually, I do think they're going to have to, yeah, the play clock is just behind the game clock, so they're going to have to run a play here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got that backwards. I was looking at that the wrong play, the wrong way. They did not have to run a play there to end the first quarter. All right, end of the first quarter, 14-0, Rams in scoring position again. Colts just completely dominated there in that first quarter. I got to say, that looks eerily similar to the way the first quarter went when the Colts were beating the crap out of the Texans. So hopefully we can turn it around from the second quarter on. Holding them to a field goal is the ideal situation here, right? The way the defense is playing, turnover would be great. But ideally, we're able to hold them to a field goal here. Make it 17-0, and then the offense starts to put points up. As we look around the rest of the league, Bills, Dolphins still in the first quarter, but Buffalo's up 14-7. Carolina is up 10-0 on the Vikings right now. Chicago, Denver tied 7-7 right now. Baltimore's up 7-3 with the ball. Excuse me. Houston is up 10-0 on the Steelers right now. New Orleans still up 3-0 on the Buccaneers, but there is, the Saints have the ball right now. And Washington still 7-7 against Philly, and they have the ball in the red zone. And then in the Tennessee game, they're in the second quarter, and that game is still tied 3-3. Man, so the way things are going right now, as long as everybody finishes, assuming the Titans are going to lose that game and Houston's going to win their game, We got to be able to win this game to make sure we maintain that top spot in the division, right? Because even if we do lose, or because if we do lose to the Rams, because the Jaguars won, if we lose today, Jaguars would be top in the division. So being able to make a comeback after this point is going to be huge. Think we have the guys to do it. We just got to be able to get it done. All right, here we go. Beginning the second quarter. Little screenplay here. Good job by the defense to get on the edge and get that one. Yeah, I haven't seen DeForest Buckner either. Oh no, I scratched that. I see him on the field right now. Second and 20 here for the Rams at the 25-yard line, Colts side of the field. See what we can get done. They're running the ball here, getting stopped in the backfield. This is a 1-yard loss. Going to be third and 21. Great job here by the defense, man. All right. You got to stop them here, right? Got to stop them on third down. Come on, defense. Get off the field. Third and 20 for the Rams. Basically, third and 21. They're basically at the 26-yard line here. Running the ball here. They're basically conceding, getting stopped at the 22-yard line. DeForest Buckner making the play right there. Got to have it downs. They put DeForest Buckner in. He's able to make a play for us. Great job there by the defense getting off the field. It's going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Be great if he could miss or if we could get a block right here. Snap is up. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Rams are up 7-0, just under 13 minutes to go in the second quarter. And see, helmet goes on. We see improvements. Let's go. That's what we need. Offense. Got to put up 7 points on this drive. Nothing else um, is what we're looking for, right? 3-point. Obviously, getting any points of any kind would be great, but really need to get 7 points out of this next drive to make this 17-7. Start taking a little pressure off the defense. All right, there we go. NFL page finally refreshes. Chicago is beating the Broncos right now, 14-7. Okay. Bills are up 14-7. Carolina is up 10-0, but Minnesota's in the red zone. Cleveland has the ball down 7-3 to Baltimore. Pittsburgh has the ball down 10-0 to Houston. Philly has the ball down 14-7 to Washington. And that Tennessee-Cincinnati game seems so boring to watch. Tennessee-Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Those games look like they probably suck to watch right now. Who would have thought Philly? I thought Philly was going to be all over Washington all day long. Didn't expect them to be down at any point in that game. Yeah, still a lot of time in this game, man. Still a lot of time in this game to make things happen. Seeing crazier things happen. Right. I remember watching one particular game not that long ago where one team went into halftime up 33 nothing and lost the game. So anything's possible. All right, here we go. Colts coming out on offense, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line here in the pistol formation. So we do hand off to Zach Moss with Kylan Granson as a lead blocker. This is a good run play, gets us 7 yards or so right here. Great job on first down right there. 100% if we have Jonathan Taylor, we're not down 17 nothing, man. When he gets back in the lineup, things are going to look so different, right? And having him and Zach Moss together, having that duo together is going to be phenomenal. So here we are, 2nd and 3 here, coming out in pistol formation again. Running to the right this time. Zach Moss way in the backfield. This one just did not work out. It was basically the same play, but to the other side. This one gets way in the backfield. Now it's a quick third down here for the Colts once again. Going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Colts. It's where you want to see Josh Downs or Michael Pittman making a play right here on 3rd down, picking this up. Got to get to the 35-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and 9, snaps the ball, throws, wide open guy. And he just overthrew the receiver right there. Had Michael Pittman open right there. Just a missed throw by Anthony Richardson. Really good route there by Pittman. Just a little too high there by Anthony Richardson. All right. This is the theme of the first half, man. Need the defense to come up big for us. Yeah, offensively, defensively, just not getting the job done. Knew this Rams offense, presented some challenges for us coming into this game, but so far Matthew Stafford is making everything look easy. He's picking apart this Gus Bradley defense. Rams get a personal foul on the punt here, blocking out of bounds. So that'll help the defense for sure. All right. Yeah, they just showed a close in replay of that Richardson pass. Wasn't that far off, man. Wasn't that far off from where it needed to be, but definitely a little bit of an overthrow. Story of this game, man. Colts have just been just a little bit off. When they talk about a game of inches, it's kind of what they're talking about, man. Those little things become the big things at the end of the day. In the NFL, there's not much margin for error. You get big penalties on 3rd down on defense. Those are basically turnovers. You fumble the ball, Those are actual turnovers. At the end of the day, it comes down to turnovers and third downs. That's basically what decides every football game, and the Colts are not winning the battle on either side of the ball right now. So as we look through the rest of the league right now, we have Miami tying that game up. That game is now 14-14 with just under 13 minutes to go in the second quarter there. Minnesota put a touchdown on the board to make that game 10-7. Broncos still down 14-7 to the Bears. Baltimore has the ball back up 7-3. Houston made that game 13-0. And the other games haven't changed. 3-0, 14-7, 3-3. All right. Let's go defense, man. If we're going to get back into this game, it's going to have to be on the defense's back. Right? At this point, got to have a turnover. I say we got to have a turnover. If we're going to get back into this game, we have to steal a possession. Kind of like Jerry had mentioned at the end of the first quarter, being able to get the ball back after halftime is going to be huge. So getting, if we can get 10 points, that'd be good. Getting 14 points before the end of the second quarter somehow, some way would be great. So getting a turnover on this drive right here would be massive as the Rams start at the 14-yard line here, 1st and 10, handing the ball off. The Colts get them down at the 5-yard line, running through some arm tackles there through the first couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 or so here. Yeah, 2nd and 5 here for the Rams. Coming out in the shotgun here is Matthew Stafford. 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line. Gets a big pop. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Please tell me the Colts got that. Right now, I think the Rams may have recovered this ball. See what happens. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, yeah. Dio came in, hit the ball out from Kyron Williams, and Zaire Franklin just came in and smashed Kyron Williams right there. I think they're saying Puka Nacua recovered that. Okay. The Rams take a timeout here. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Rams. That was almost that massive play we needed, man. It would have been huge to be able to recover that one. That was a great job by Dio, though, man. Coming out of nowhere, punching that ball out, being able to get out of Kyron Williams' arms right there. They now changed the graphic on the screen. It's 3rd and 3 here for the Rams. Exactly 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hard defense. Time to get off the field, baby. Let's go, man. Gotta have it down. Gotta have it down. Let's go. 3rd and 3. Snaps the ball. Gets the quick out pass. Looks like he caught that where they spotting him right at the 1st down marker. Giving him the 1st and 10 here. And that was another one. Juju Brents had his hand right there. He was literally ripping at the receiver's hand as he caught the ball. But that was just good play by the receiver, being able to hold on to that one and get both his feet down. It's 1st and 10 for the Rams. Matthew Stafford, play action pass, going for the screen. Tyquan Lewis was all over that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Rams. Oh, yeah. Tyquan Lewis definitely just got away with a little bit of a hold there. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for this Rams offense. Snapping the ball. Throws, wide open guy right at the sticks. Believe that's Tutu Atwell for the 1st down. The issue when the offense does make plays, we have drives that end in untimely penalties. Or, in the first game against Jacksonville, it was Deion Jackson fumbling the ball. In this game, it's Anthony Richardson and his fumble that led to another touchdown for the Rams. So even when we make plays, just untimely mistakes on the offensive side of the ball. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams offense. A play action pass here for Matthew Stafford. Looks like Puka Nacua once again wide open in the secondary. They're once again just doing whatever they want against us right now. This is what you normally see with the Rams when they have Cooper Kupp, is being able to find ways to get Cooper Kupp just somehow wide open. Even though everybody knows Cooper Kupp needs to be covered, he ends up wide open. And right now, they're doing that with Puka Nacua through the early part of the season, and they're doing it again here against this Gus Bradley defense. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. A run play. Looks like Kyron Williams once again gets stuck hard right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is for this defense, man. They're just getting completely picked apart right now. Matthew Stafford isn't getting pressured enough, and he has plenty of time to pick apart the secondary. I don't want to put it all on the secondary because you give most quarterbacks in the NFL 4 or 5 seconds to find somebody. At some point in a zone defense, somebody's going to get open. So it's 2nd and 9 here. Another run play for the Rams. Another short run play here. It's going to be 3rd and 7 or so here for the Rams. This would be a great job of being able to stop this drive here if the Colts could on this 3rd down. All right, here we go. Big time 3rd down here. 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Right around 30-yard line on the Colts side of the field. He's dropping back. We bring the blitz and we get home. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you. We bring the blitz and we get the 1st sack of the game for the defense. We might have been able to push them out of field goal range. If not, it's at least going to be a long field goal here for the Rams. It's 4th and 13. Great job here by the defense, finally getting off the field on 3rd down. Great job. Zaire Franklin ripping at the ball. Dio Dangbo getting the sack. Let's go. Brett Maher, 54-yard attempt. It's up. And Brett Maher, of all people, just made a 54-yard field goal. Hey, when it's going your way, it's going your way. But again, hey, listen, man. I watched a team last year completely dominate in all 3 phases of the game in the first half, up 33-0 last year, and they lost the game. Okay. We can make it happen. I believe. Okay. We can be on the right side of history this time. I believe. Okay. I need a bathroom break real quick. I will be right back, everybody. Coming back, I promise. I'm putting the helmet on now. Okay. Okay. All right, man. Jeez. Rams have ran 34 plays for 237 yards, had the ball for 18 minutes. The Colts had the ball for 6 minutes. This is wild, man. All right. Time for the turnaround, man. If you're ever going to throw a deep ball to Alec Pierce, right now is about that time. Whatever you do, just don't turn the ball over. But this is going to be a good experiment, right? What is Anthony Richardson made of? What is his team made of? How do we respond in this situation? How does Anthony Richardson do in a game where he's going to be asked to pass a lot? Okay, Isaiah McKenzie is in motion, handing off to Zach Moss on the first play of this drive. This only picks up 2 yards here. Looks like the rookie Cade Otton getting a touchdown for the Bucks. They go up 7-3 in that game against the Saints. Here we go. 2nd and 8 for the Colts, 27-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Dropping back to pass. Anthony Richardson runs. Anthony Richardson makes a move and picks up a first down. Great job by the kid. Avoided. Was able to avoid getting hit right there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Almost, yep. The snap there coming in too high. He was able to tip it to himself and got it back, but it is a sack there. No, it wasn't really that terrible of a snap. Just wasn't able to catch it cleanly right there. A little bit off the spot. Just nothing going right now for this Colts team here in the first half. Got a 2nd and 19 here. Coming up under 4 minutes to go here. Dropping back to pass. Looking downfield. Takes a deep shot to Josh Downs and a great pass. Great catch. What a play by the rookies right there. That is exactly why we got both of those guys right there. What a play, man. Finally. I cannot agree with you on Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman has shown that he can get the job done. All right, Colts quickly up the field here. Zach Moss on 1st down as they get up to the line as quickly as they could right there. And Zach Moss, a nice run there on 1st down. This was a dart, man, an absolute perfect ball by Anthony Richardson to Josh Downs downfield, and a great adjustment to be able to make that catch by Josh Downs. So here we go. 2nd down here. A quick out here. Isaiah McKenzie making a guy miss, making another guy miss, and picks up a 1st down. Great job there by Isaiah McKenzie. The best play he's probably made for us as a Colt so far. Nice little screen pass to the left. Gets Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman as blockers right there. Michael Pittman with an amazing block. Way to seal his guy off. Looks like we have Anthony Richardson, design QB run going to the outside. This They sniff that one out, push them to the outside. It's going to be a loss on first down once again. So right now they seem pretty focused on not letting those outside runs happen. If I'm the Colts, I'm seeing that and I'm just saying, okay, if you're going to let us abuse the middle, let's abuse the middle, right? Run, just double team Aaron Donald, run right towards him. Who cares? They're going to let you do it, then do it. Here we hit the 2-minute warning. I mean, yeah, Michael Pittman has no catches. We've also run like 15 plays. I get what you're saying. There's just no way you're going to get me to buy in the Michael Pittman's trash. Like seeing Josh Downs get balls down the field. Need more of that. Turn him more into T.Y. Hilton than what he's been these first couple games. Don't need him getting like 4-yard catches all game long. He can stretch the defense out. Want to see more of that. If Alec Pierce isn't getting it done, Josh Downs can. So let him. Sheesh. Chicago up 21-7 on Denver, dude. Denver is in shambles right now. Who would have guessed? I thought with Sean Payton going there that he was going to be able to turn that whole thing around. Sure starting to look like Drew Brees carried Sean Payton all those years, huh? Buffalo Miami game looks exciting. That's 21-14. Buffalo's up right now. Carolina's still up 10-7. Baltimore in the red zone. They're still up 7-3. Houston's still up 13-0. Tennessee is actually winning that game 10-3 right now. And Washington is in the red zone in the 2-minute warning, up 14-7 against the Eagles. Yeah, right now everything going the Rams' way. Like, yeah, basically that's why I keep bringing up that Vikings game. It looks exactly the way that Vikings game did last year, the way the Colts were beating the Vikings, where just everything that could go wrong for the Vikings went wrong for the Vikings. Like everything that could go wrong has go wrong here for the Colts. Just hoping for a huge shift in the second half. You know, in the fourth quarter is usually where the Colts separate themselves. I believe the point differential for the Colts so far in the fourth quarter this season is 30-5. So the second half, we're going to need a lot of that energy. Okay, Colts here at the 2-minute warning. Sitting here at the 37-yard line, Rams side of the field on 2nd and 12. Anthony Richardson gets flushed out. He's running to the side, gets himself out of bounds without taking contact. Nice gain there to get him up to 3rd and short here. I believe it's going to be 3rd and 4 or so. Yeah, 3rd and 4 here for the Colts. Great job getting out of bounds there. Has a minute 54 to go in this first quarter. Plenty of time here for the Colts to make something happen. They have all 3 timeouts. They can do pretty much anything they want at the part of the field that they're at. Just run the offense down here at the 24-yard line now. 3rd down. Quick pass. Can't tell if they're saying that was complete or not. There is a flag on this play. Ooh, Quentin Nelson versus Aaron Donald. Gets bull rushed back in the Anthony Richardson there. An eligible player downfield for the offense. Offense is still on the field, though, so looks like it's going to be It says 4th and 4 on the screen, but with the penalty, doesn't move us back at all. Don't know how all that works. It's 4th and 4. Looks like we're going to be going for it here. Somebody's taking a timeout. No, there's a flag for a false start. What are we doing, man? How does a receiver get a false start? Come on, man. All right, going for the field goal. Let's at least get 3 points on the board, right? 3 points. We got to have this, Matt. 47-yard attempt here from Matt Gay, and he misses it to the right. And so interesting fact here. I didn't feel good about that one. I didn't want to say anything because he did so well last year. Yeah, right now it looks tough that we're going to win this week, but I believe, man, I believe unless the third quarter just doesn't go well for us, then I believe we have a chance. Okay, but interesting fact about Matt Gay. If you look at the numbers through his career, up to 40 yards, he's almost automatic. From 50 to 59, he's almost automatic. For some reason, between 40 and 49, his percentage drops like 20% or something like that. I was looking at it in the preseason. It's been a little while. I can't remember the exact number right now. But from 40 to 49, he's much worse, right? It's still like a positive percentage, still in the 70s or low 80s, something like that. But his percentage drops off a lot between 40 and 49. Not really sure why. That's just something to look at you're watching these games in the future. If Matt Gay's between 40 and 49, be a little nervous because for some reason he struggles there. You know what I just thought of? Pat McAfee's at this game. He started buying season tickets last year, and last year went the way last year went. He has season tickets again. What if Pat McAfee just needs to stop showing up at games? Which is completely a joke. I'm a huge Pat McAfee fan. Now, I honestly don't know if this has anything to do with Richardson being back at all. Right. There have been times the offense is making plays today. We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot, right? Like the first drive of the game, the Rams should have punted us the ball on their first drive of the game, but EJ Speed had the personal foul on the first drive of the game. So instead, they go down, get 7 points. Then our offense comes out, is unable to move the ball, give the ball back to him. I actually believe was that the Anthony Richardson fumble happened. Yeah. Started moving the ball. The Anthony Richardson fumble happens as the Rams are on first down here running the ball, getting 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, then the Anthony Richardson fumble happens. They get a touchdown out of that. This game has not gone the Colts' way between turnovers and penalties. Just can't shoot yourselves in the foot against a well-coached team. So Rams here have just under a minute 20 to go here. Looks like they are running the ball again. Looks like he gets near the first down line. I don't know if they're going to give it to him or not. All right, it is a third down here for the Colts. Or sorry, third down for the Rams. Need this Colts defense to step up big here. Here we go. And they run the ball again. Kyron Williams, a big run breaking out to the right side. Gets forced out of bounds deep inside Colts territory. Kyron Williams already has 17 carries, 76 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This Rams offense doing whatever they want here on first down. Great job there. Who was that? That was Dallas Flowers. Does a great job blowing up that screen pass right there. Pushes the receiver who was blocking him right into the receiver and gets the tackle. So what's vitally apparent right now, something very apparent, is that this defense doesn't work the same without DeForest Buckner in there every play. He's in there right now, but a lot of the time he has not been in there today. See what happens here. 2nd and 11 for the Rams, doing another quick pass to the outside. Couple of the big boys getting to the outside to get that tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 5 or so. Spot him with a 3rd and 4 here. Coming down, looks like they're going to take the time down, kick the field goal. Amen. Tell you what, this has not gone the way I thought it would. Insert the well, that escalated quickly meme. Because, sheesh. "46-yard field goal attempt here for Brett Maher." Here we go to end the first half. The kick is up, and this one is really bad. Brett Maher way left, so we're going into halftime down 20-0. All right, there's the turning point. That's the play we needed right there, the missed field goal. Because, geez, man, we just got dominated in absolutely every single way in that first half. Again, this is the thing that gives me hope, is that it's comparable to the Colts Vikings game from last year. Okay, like completely comparable. Everything that happened in the first half of that game, you thought there's no way Colts lose that game, and they did. So see what happens, man. We have the guys on the team, I believe, to be able to do it, especially against the Rams. I think we can get the job done. Just not doing it right now. As we come into halftime here, other teams that are at halftime are coming up to halftime. Bills have the ball. They're not even at the 2-minute warning. They're up 28-14. Everybody thought Miami was going to boat race the Bills. Bills are showing who they are right now. Carolina's still up 13-7. Chicago up 21-7 at halftime. Baltimore got more points on the board. They're up 14-3. Houston is up 13-0 still. And then you have Tampa Bay at New Orleans. That game is still 7-3. The Bucks are up. Tennessee is now up 17-3. The Titans look like they're going to win their game. Right now, Washington is up on Philly 17-7. Philly has the ball. So at the moment, it looks like we could end up being the only team in our division to lose today, which would be massively disappointing after the way last week went. But again, got plenty of time, right? The Rams can put up 20.5. We can put up 20.5. I like our defense more than I like their defense. So we'll see what we can do in the second half, man. See what we can do in the second half. Well, this is where we do bathroom breaks, getting snacks, all that. I'm going to put on the halftime music for you guys. And I will see you guys very shortly. right, we are back. It's first down for the Colts. Anthony Richardson throwing downfield. I think it was a completed ball, but he got hit out of bounds on that one. Let me pause that music. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, Zay McKenzie did a good job of catching that ball, but got hit out of bounds right there. Anthony Richardson on the move. There's a flag down. He scrambled for 4 or 5 yards, but there is a flag down. Hey, Brian, what's up, man? Holding on the Colts there. Quentin Nelson getting called for that one. One-on-one with Aaron Donald, gets beat. Gets caught for the holding. Didn't look like he held him right there, but okay. Timeout by the Colts now. Everything just discombobulated. How do we come out of halftime like this? So full transparency, I was thinking at halftime, this continues here in the third quarter and we continue to get the score ran up on us, probably just gonna, end it at some point if we don't start making a comeback so that we can all go watch that Bills Dolphins game because that looks exciting. Colts first half possessions: punt, fumble, punt, missed field goal. That is not what you're looking for right there, especially only getting that many possessions. Here we go. 2nd and 20 here for the Colts, dropping back. Anthony Richardson scrambling, gets hit as he's getting rid of the ball, but he did take a helmet-to-helmet shot right there. That's going to be a first down for the Colts. Yep. Roughing the passer penalty is the flag. Yep. That was easy to see. Took a helmet-to-helmet shot right there. You can't do that to the quarterback. So here we go. 1st and 10. We're at the 30-yard line now, lining up in shotgun. Got Josh Downs in motion. Handing off to Zach Moss, and this one goes nowhere, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd and 10, man. Something's got to give. Got to start making something happen at some point. Coming out in the pistol formation. Play action here. He's looking deep. Nobody there. Tries to get away, but has Aaron Donald at his heels. That's going to be a sack. So it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Colts. Anthony Richardson basically got back to the line of scrimmage. Might be marked 3rd and 11 here. One of the things we talked about was, Aaron Donald, just can't let Aaron Donald ruin this game. And so far, that's what he's been able to do, man. He has that kind of impact. You can game plan for him all you want, but he's different. Colts are dropping back here to pass. and do not connect on the pass downfield to Josh Downs. It's going to be 4th and 11, punting the ball back to the Rams here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Brian. We knew we could see some ugly moments, especially early on in the season. Honestly, didn't expect the defense to look the way it's looked in this game, especially after the way it looked in the first 3 games. But Sean McVay is a very good coach, especially a very good offensive mind. You got to give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do in this game and the way they've been able to game plan against us. They're doing everything they need to, and we're doing everything wrong right now. You know, especially also you have Shane Steichen in his first year as a head coach, and he's done good up to this point. But we also knew there could be rough patches with that. And again, Sean McVay, very good coach, been doing this for a little while. So, might be a little bit of getting out coached here, might be a little bit of just everybody on the field getting outplayed right now. Overall, though, even starting this second half, one team looked like they came into this thing more ready than the other. Refreshing this NFL page here. I was looking at the Bears in that Denver game and looking at the stats there during halftime. Bro, what is happening to Denver, especially that defense? That defense was so good. They have studs on that defense. Justin Fields looks like Peyton Manning out there. Dude was 16 for 17 for 231 and 3 touchdowns in the first half. 2 of his touchdowns, one was for 29 yards, one was for 22. So he's getting the ball down the field. He only ran the ball 2 or 3 times in the first half. Like, dude, dominated. Justin Fields dominated as a passer against Denver in the first half against them. I don't know what is happening over there, but not the way I thought things were going to go for Denver this season. Not at all. Houston put up another field goal before halftime. They got a deep shot from Stroud to Nico Collins late in that first half, and they were able to spike the ball a couple times. Nico Collins had a couple catches there to get him into field goal range. They put another field goal up. Tampa Bay put up another touchdown before the end of the first half. They're currently up 14-3 right now. Washington's up 17-10, and Tennessee is up 24-3. Derrick Henry did one of those little passes again that they like to have him do. Go get near the goal line. He has a 2-yard passing touchdown along with a 29-yard rushing touchdown in that game against the Bengals. So Broncos and Bengals were two teams that I thought could make the playoffs this year. So far, looks like there's no way that's happening. So the Rams are starting here on first down from the 30-yard line, handing the ball off here to Kyron Williams. He gets up there for 3 or 4 yards there, depending on where they decide to mark him. All right. So where it gets interesting, we're going to see what kind of adjustments is the defense making. Are we able to actually get off the field on third down? We gave up 17 first downs in the first half. So you're on 2nd and 7. Rams come down heavy, but they're sending a guy in motion, handing the ball off here. And he only gets up for 2 yards or so. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 or so. The Rams possessions in the first half. Touchdown, touchdown, field goal, missed field goal. All right, man. Come on, defense. 3rd and 5. Big time third down here. Need to get off the field if we have any shot of making this comeback happen. Here's a snap. Oh, no. Blowing this play dead. Looks like the Rams took a timeout before snapping that ball. Yeah, no doubt, man. When you're getting beat the way the Colts are getting beat right now, it's because all three phases are just getting completely outplayed. And it's looked like it in all three phases. So, I mean, yeah, you're 100% right. All right. Here we go, man. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Let's get off the field. Looks like we might send a blitz. I hope we are. Getting ended up not sending that blitz. Matthew Stafford has time, finds Tyler Higbee for a first down right there. Man, that's the difference between Matthew Stafford and a lot of quarterbacks that aren't of his stature. He had Samson Ebicom coming toward him quickly, and he just stood in his place and made that throw confidently. Matthew Stafford starts in center, but or under center and moves back to shotgun, snaps the ball. Pressure almost gets home, but he gets the ball out to Puka Nakua for a completion. It's going to be 9 yards or so. Holding on the offense, though. Flag on the play. It is holding on the offense. That one's going to get backed up a little bit. Our 1st and 20 here for the Rams. Coming out of the huddle with 10 seconds on the clock. Little end around handoff to the running back, and they end up picking up probably 6-7 yards on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 11. They get 9 yards on that play. 2nd and 11. Rams hurrying it up a bit. Stafford with all kinds of confusion happening, not able to get the substitutions that they wanted, had a defensive lineman out where the corners were supposed to be, and they get the ball out for an easy completion to Puka Nakua on the outside for another first down. All right. Oh, no, looks like somebody might be taking a timeout. They're moving the ball to the 40-yard line. Okay. As Puka Nakua has become let's see. Oh, the last player since 1954 to have 100 plus receiving yards in 3 of his first 4 career games. Yeah, he's been very impressive as a rookie. Rams coming out in a heavy set, running the ball here with Kyron Williams, picking up a chunk play here, getting up for 6 yards, I believe it is. Yep, going to be 2nd and 4 here. Second and 4 here. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Stafford dropping back. Almost had the sack. Stafford was able to get the ball out of his hand, threw it out to where a receiver was, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good job by the defense, though, being able to finally get there. It's Samson Ebicom, who's been great for us over the first few games. And there hasn't been much pressure, but the ones that have been close, it's pretty much been Samson Ebicom every time. Third and 4 here. See if the defense is able to get off the field. The Rams are at the 35-yard line. Running the ball here with Kyron Williams. And he picks up about 2 yards here. It's going to be 4th and 2. Field goal unit coming on. They're right around 30-yard line, so it's going to be within the 50-yard line for Brett Maher. Brett Maher hits a 51-yarder. Ooh. Yeah, Puka Nacua is good, man. Puka Nacua is really good. Him and Kyron Williams are a couple of guys that I've liked early in this season. And they're two guys that I thought we'd be, more focused on stopping, but we haven't been able to stop the Rams from getting chunk plays in the run game with Kyron Williams. He's getting 5, 6, 7 yards at a time. And then Puka Nacua doing what Puka Nacua does. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Yeah, Zach Moss, completely non-existent so far, but it keeps coming back to the fact that the Colts just aren't able to stay on the field on offense. Like the time of possession is crazy. The amount of plays that the Rams have run compared to us is crazy. Like haven't even had a chance to let Zach Moss do anything. So, you know, after the last few weeks of Zach Moss being great, um, yeah, losing in the trenches, big part of it. Hopefully, we're able to get Jonathan Taylor back. Right, there was a report today by Ian Rappaport about Jonathan Taylor, as we suspected. Probably going to be taken off the PUP list in his 21-day period of being able to get into practice and work his way back into the lineup. It'll be interesting to see if he plays at all next week. Not sure just how ready he could be. He's obviously in the building every day rehabilitating. So it'll be nice if we can get him back to be able to complement Zach Moss, but also get these offensive linemen back, right? Bernard Raymond, not having him in the game has a massive impact on what's happened today. Getting Ryan Kelly back is going to be massive for us. Wesley French is a big downgrade for Ryan Kelly. So we need our offensive line to get healthy so that our guys who are running the ball can be effective. But 100% in this game, Zach Moss been non-existent. You are exactly right. So this point is more like what can we see Anthony Richardson do, right? Because this is going to be, where this is pretty much passing situations all around. So how is he going to be able to maneuver himself and be able to get away from the pressure that's been coming at him, be able to make these passes? How's the accuracy going to look? That's what we're going to be looking for going forward through the rest of this thing. Here we go. 1st and 10, giving the ball to Zach Moss. Zach Moss bouncing off different guys, gets all the way up to the 45-yard line here on the first play of the drive. A nice run here by Zach Moss. Just a great run there by Moss. They just showed the replay. That great job by Moss all around, getting through the contact there. Be interesting to see if they do a RPO right here. Yep, hand it right back to Moss. Moss gets 8 yards here up the middle. Moss has 8 carries for 37 yards in this game. Again, just not much opportunity, but another 2nd down and 10 here. Buddy picks up the first, 2nd and 2, picks up the 1st and 10. This one depends on where they decide to spot it. It looks like they're putting it at the 35-yard line on the Rams side of the field. Doing a great job running the ball right here. See if we can keep this momentum going. These run plays are picking up chunk plays, which is definitely helping the situation. Be interesting to see if they try to pass for a little bit of a chunk play here. Yep, they're dropping back. Looking for a shot downfield. If he finds a guy, who is that? Mo Alley Cox downfield. Mo Alley Cox in the end zone for a touchdown. There is a flag. Well, let's see what the flag is. Mo Alley Cox was able to get in the end zone. Richardson limping right now. Holding defense, touchdown counts. They're able to get it down the field. What a play by Anthony Richardson to get the ball to Mo Alley Cox, and a great play by Mo to get into the end zone. Mo Alley Cox trucking number 2 right there to get himself into the end zone. Great play all around. Great throw by the rookie on the run. Braden Smith stepped on Anthony Richardson's foot. Like, yeah, bro, can we get a break? Like, in the first game, it was just hitting his knee hard on the turf, right? But it caused a knee bruise. Here we go. A 2-point conversion attempt. Anthony Richardson moving around, finds a guy. Yes, Zach Moss gets in for the 2-point conversion, 23-2. Let's go. Anthony Richardson, don't worry about that foot. We good. We good. Running back to the sideline. We're good, bro. We don't even have to worry about it anymore. We're good. Okay, 23-8. We have finally made some plays, gained a little momentum. Now we need the defense to be able to stop this Rams offense. Let's go, man. Finally able to get it done. Let's go. Comeback starts now, right? The defense shuts out the rest of the game. Rams have 23 points. We just need 2 more of those. We get 2 more of those drives with the Rams getting no more points. We'll win the game 24-23. And boy, could you imagine what the narrative is going to be if Anthony Richardson can pull this off? All right, so checking on these other games around the NFL. That Buffalo Miami game is 31-14. Miami is in the red zone right now. Chicago is up 28-7 near the end of the third quarter. Denver has the ball in the red zone right now. Minnesota started putting points on the board. They are currently up 14-13, getting close to the end of the third quarter there against Carolina. Baltimore is up 21-3. And they have the ball coming out of the half there. There's right around 12 minutes to go there in the third quarter. Houston is up 16-3 against the Steelers. Tampa is now up 14-3 against the Saints. Ooh, Philadelphia putting up more points. That game is now 17-13. Washington is up, and the Titans are still up 24-3 against the Bengals. Yeah, truly, man. I think both these teams have been surprising people so far this year. So being able to win for either of these teams would be massive, right? One of us has to go to 3-1. So we could definitely see that happen. But the even if Anthony Richardson, right, if we can't make the full comeback, if Anthony Richardson and this offense are able to get it going and they can pull it close, right, you're able to take that momentum going forward, right? As long as you can see Anthony Richardson make progress and Anthony Richardson in this offense make plays when they need to be making plays. That's kind of what we're looking for here. Man, that was such they just showed a replay from the end zone view on that Anthony Richardson touchdown, and that was a kind of a sidearm throw, but put it exactly where it needed to go. So here are the Rams, 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Tutu Atwell is in motion. It's a play action, was supposed to be a screen, but who was that? Dio Dingbo got there too quick, was in the lap of Matt Stafford way too fast. Yeah, that game escalated quickly. That Titans game escalated very quickly. Bengals are Bengals in Denver, man. I don't know what happened to them, but they're way different than what I thought they'd be this year. 2nd and 10 here for the Rams. Matthew Stafford, plenty of time. I think we just Kenny Moore with an amazing interception. Let's go. Defense making plays. Kenny, let's go, baby. Let's go. When the defense needed to step up and make a play, it's Kenny Moore, lightning in a bottle coming through, baby. Matthew Stafford had all day on this one, but Kenny just undercuts right there. What a play by Kenny Moore, man. That's why he's the captain of this football team. Let's go, man. Don't call the comeback. Don't call the comeback. Let's go, man. Man, that could prove to be a massive play in this game, man. Massive, massive play. Because you already know when we score a touchdown on this drive, we're going for two again, right? If you don't get it, you're at 14 points. If you get it, you're at 16. But at either way, the way the score is now, you would end up needing another 2-point conversion to eventually take the lead. So see what happens. But I have confidence, man. I have confidence that they've figured something out, right? I like the fact that Anthony Richardson has shown over these first few games and even today, even with as bad as the offense has been today, and even when he throws the incomplete passes and they're too high for his receivers, he keeps his eyes downfield, which, as they mentioned on the broadcast, not a lot of rookie quarterbacks usually keep their eyes downfield. When they start scrambling, they're looking at who's in front of them so that they're not getting hit. But Anthony Richardson, not really a guy that has to worry too much about, the guys that are hitting him. So he's able to keep his eyes downfield. He's done a really good job of that. Did it on that Mo Alley Cox touchdown, which is exactly what we needed. We're going to need another play like that. And of all people, to have an anytime touchdown for the Colts today. You know, I hope there's somebody out there that put money on Mo Alley Cox. I hope there's somebody out there. That would be awesome. I imagine that had to be like plus 25,000 or something. It's like Matthew Stafford also limping. All right, Colts starting their possession at the Rams 42-yard line here, 1st and 10. Handing off to Zach Moss. Zach Moss, nice little jump cut, gets up for 4 yards, I believe it will be. Might be 3, depending on where they decide to spot it. All right, here we go. Colts 2nd and 7 here. Dropping back to pass. Man, I'd like to see a replay. The crowd did not like a flag not being thrown there. I'd love to see a replay of that one. Matthew Stafford might have a hip injury where he was holding earlier, and the thing he has, it might be a hip injury. Here we go. Colts 3rd and 7 at the 40-yard line, dropping back to pass. The rush is coming. Anthony Richardson not able to get away from the pass rush. Now, I thought he had the throwing motion. Are they calling that a fumble? Wow. Defense number 6 gets called for a holding penalty. And the Colts get a 1st down from a defense. Okay, you know what? That's for the Kenny Moore personal foul earlier. That should have never been a personal foul. Okay, that's a makeup call right there. That's what we're calling that. The universe just made up for that one. All right, so we'll take that. 1st and 10 here for the Colts. They're at the 35-yard line. Rams side of the field, handing off to Zach Moss. Zach Moss explodes through that hole, gets up for 5 yards. Oh, no, the dude I'm playing in fantasy started A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown just got like a 70-yard touchdown pass, bro. Come on. Come on. All right. 2nd and 7 here for the Colts. Oh, he only got 3 yards on that. Okay. 2nd and 7. Fake to Moss here. Play action. Anthony Richardson rolling out, looking downfield, going for the end zone. Oh, misses Michael Pittman in the end zone. All right, there we go. Seeing a replay of this. Throwing on the run. What a pass by Anthony Richardson. I don't know what Michael Pittman thought he needed to do. Anthony Richardson just threw an absolute dime all the way to the back of the end zone. That one's on Michael Pittman right there. So 3rd and 7 here for the Colts. Anthony Richardson, once again, pass rush getting home. Blake Freeland at left tackle. is just getting taken advantage of, man. The rookie is not having a good first game of his career right now. He's just, yeah, rough day for the rookie in his debut here. And that's having a massive impact on this game. It's 4th and 7. The Colts are going for it. They're at the 31-yard line on the Rams side of the field. Dropping back to pass. Gets the ball out of his hands quick, and it's incomplete. Had no choice but to get the ball out quick. Blake Freeland let his guy get around him very quickly again right there. He just has no chance to be able to do anything. That's Aaron Donald. They keep putting Aaron Donald on Blake Freeland on 3rd down. They have no issue doing that. So it's tough, man. Putting Aaron Donald on a rookie making his debut. Just a tough situation for our guys right now. All right. So basically, we're at a point where, hopefully the defense can put some points on the board. If they put some points on the board, we got a fighter's chance here, but looks rough for the offense. 1st and 10 here. Kyron Williams gets out on the left edge and gets a first down for him right about at the sticks. Going to be at the 41-yard line or so. Oh, no, they're not giving him the yardage for the first down. It's 2nd and 1 here for the Rams. Matthew Stafford is in the game. They were just saying on the broadcast that it's a heat pad that was wrapped around his waist there. 2nd and 1 here for the Rams. They hand it off again to Kyron Williams, and he's able to get the first down here. Gets 4 or 5 yards on this one. Looks like they're getting spotted at the 46-yard line. Somebody from the Colts defense, Zaire Franklin, down on a knee right now. Yeah, taking the field goal right there, it's tough, right? Like, you have momentum the way things have gone today. You want to get some more points. You'd like to try to get a touchdown. But if you take the field goal, you're down by 12. Put yourself in a position where you give your defense a little bit of leeway. They can give up a field goal if they need to, right? But yeah, tough situation, tough call right there. In hindsight, they should have taken the field goal. If I was Shane Steichen, I think I would have went for it on that 4th down also. But I also would have tried to help out the left tackle who keeps getting beat around the edge. Like, you got to help him, keep a running back in to help. Right now, Zaire Franklin going back to the sideline. Doesn't look great right now. Hope he's able to come back. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Handing off to Kyron Williams. Once again, Kyron Williams gets up for 4 or 5 yards here. Stafford once again noticeably limping. Sounds like Brett Ripien is going to be the backup quarterback if they have to have somebody else come in. Coming out in shotgun here, 2nd and 7. Rams dropping back to pass, throws. Good play by EJ Speed there. That was a throw to Tyler Higbee, but it was too high. 3rd and 7 here for the defense. All right, let's see what the defense does here, man. Tell you what, another turnover would be huge. What I think is going to happen, the way Stafford is limping around, they'll probably hand this ball off. But if they pass it, interception would be great. Here we go. Oh, they are dropping back to pass this ball. He's throwing downfield, overthrows his receiver. They're throwing a flag somewhere. They're saying that's a very late flag on the broadcast. See what happened here. Calling pass interference on Kenny Moore, which is a spot foul wherever they decided this happened. So where they're taking it. Okay. They just showed the replay of it, and there's definitely some validity to that penalty. It's exactly what we did not need right there, fellas. So it's 1st and 10 from the 35 here for the Rams. Colts side of the field, handing off to Kyron Williams. We stopped that one in the backfield. That's Segan Alubi and Tyquan Lewis. Segan Alubi, if you don't know that name, he is he made some plays for the Colts on the defensive side of the ball in the preseason. Did well in training camp, and he's the guy that's come in to back up Zaire Franklin. It's Matthew Stafford dropping back to pass here, has time, finds Puka Nakua wide open. There's a flag on this play. This is definitely offensive pass interference on Puka Nakua. The defender was on the ground. I was wondering why that was. Yeah, Dallas Flowers. Definitely pass interference on the offense there. All right. 2nd and 21 here for the Rams. Coming up on a minute to go in this third quarter. All right. See if defense can make a massive play here. 2nd and 21. They snap the ball. Checks the ball down to the running back. Defense swarms all over that. It's going to be right around third. They give it 3rd and 15. Here we go. 3rd and 15. Rams coming out with an empty set. They're hitting us with an offsides, really. Yeah, neutral zone infraction to end the third quarter. You love to see it. Well, it's a good way to close out the third quarter right there. Tell you what, man, shooting yourself in the foot all game long. That's been the story of today. Just getting absolutely dominated in every way, man. Luckily, we have that one good drive, have some good plays to show for it, but Today's just been, everything we do just hasn't worked out, you know. And at the end of the day, I don't know if that comes down to talent. I still think we have plenty of talent. All right, we've looked really good over the first 3 weeks, but coaching, man, this is Sean McVay doing what Sean McVay does, right? Shane Steichen's a young coach. Sean McVay is too, but Steichen's in his first year as a head coach. He's also calling the plays, right? A lot on his plate as head coach and play caller. And this is just a game where, we were overmatched, right? Aaron Donald had a big effect on this game on the field. But I really think this one comes down to just getting out coached. This is the first time we've seen Steichen really get out coach. We saw a good coaching matchup last week, Harbaugh against Steichen, and Steichen was able to come out on top of that one. But this week it just hasn't been working out. Listen, it's not over till it's over. Some crazy things have happened. Right now, we're only down 15. So coming into this fourth quarter, we'll see what happens, man. I don't want to completely lose hope. You know what I mean? But we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot with stupid mistakes. All right, Zaire Franklin's out of the blue medical tent. Looks like he's walking around just fine on the sideline. See what happens there as the Rams come out 3rd and 10 to start the fourth quarter. So he drops back, gets the ball out, completed the pass, but it's going to be right around the 30-yard line, about 5 yards short. 4th and 5 for the Rams. Yeah, not looking great for the Colts right now, but see if they can do something, man. Again, don't want to lose complete hope. Was hoping we'd be able to get a sack there on that 3rd down. Need Brett Maher to shank one here. This is a 48-yard attempt to put them up by 18. And he does shank this one to the left, baby. So you're telling me there's a chance. Still a 2-score game at this point. Still a 2-score game. Him missing that vitally important. That's the second one he's missed to the left. This is looking a lot like that playoff game last year. Although he has hit some field goals in this game. Can't talk too much smack. Are the Dolphins getting beat down right now? Wow, the last time I saw it was 31-20, and now it's 41-20. Sheesh. Denver's coming back against Chicago too. All right, so here we go. Colts coming out on 1st down. Handoff here to Zach Moss, gets up for a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 7, but there's a flag here. Holding offense number 75. Believe that's Will Fries. Bro. All right, man. Time for the rookie to put the team on his back, man. It's time for Michael Pittman to show up, right? Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman came into the stadium wearing shirts with each other's faces on it. Like, let's make something happen, man. 1st and 20, incomplete pass to Zach Moss. Anthony Richardson currently 5 for 15 in this game, man. Just all around not good. Here we go. 2nd and 20 here for the Colts. Where are we at? The 28-yard line, Colts side of the field. Dropping back to pass. Anthony Richardson gunning it out downfield. There it is. Caught Alec Pierce downfield. There are flags all over. I don't know if it's going to be offensive or defensive here. Come on. Tell me we got it. Tell me we got it. That was the Alec Pierce sighting we were waiting for. Alec Pierce looked like he did a pulling motion. Oh, he had his arm. Okay, the defender had his arm locked in. And when Alec Pierce tried to bring his arm out. Let's go. 2 fouls by the defensive pass interference and a personal foul call. Alec Pierce, finally the deep shot to Alec Pierce, baby. And both those flags were on, like, against Alec Pierce. 44 had a hold of Alec Pierce's arm, and Alec Pierce still brought it in. And then 2 came down and hit Alec Pierce helmet to helmet when he was already on the ground. So 2 fouls on that play. Great throw, great catch. Alec Pierce finally making a play. Holy cow. We're in the red zone here. Anthony Richardson moving around. Looks, he throws, keeps his eyes downfield, throws to Michael Pittman Jr. We're inside the 5-yard line. A 1st and goal here for the Colts. The rookie does it once again, keeping his eyes downfield as he's rolling out to his right there. Great job and a great throw while he's on the run. So here we go at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. See what the Colts can do. They hand it to Zach Moss. Zach Moss gets up to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal here for the Colts. There's coming up on 12 and a half minutes to go. Getting down the field quickly right there was huge. That Alec Pierce play was massive. Coming out in pistol formation, 2nd and goal. Handing it off to Zach Moss again. Zach Moss fighting, but gets up to the 1-yard line. He tried to fight through. Couldn't quite get there. But he is fighting, man. He is fighting. Come on. Oh, Zach Moss coming out. So what are we doing? Are we putting Quentin Nelson in the backfield or something? Who are we putting in there? Trey Sermon coming into the game in the backfield. We'll see what we're doing here. Looks like a funky formation. They just did a motion. Oh, they've done this. Anthony Richardson taking it to the right. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, and the spike is back. He brought the spike back, baby. Yes. They ran the exact same play that they were able to score on for Anthony Richardson's first career touchdown, but this time he runs it to the right instead of the left. He gets in untouched, baby. The Colts making that comeback down 23-14 right now. It looks like the offense going off the field. They're going to take the extra point on this one, and then if they score again, they'll take the 2-point conversion. This was a great job blocking by the offensive line on that. That was beautiful, man. Let's go. Extra point up and in. We are officially boom with the spike. Let's go, man. Down 23-15. We're down by 8 right now. Announcers messed me up. I could have sworn they just said it was a 2-score game. Let's go, man. That's what we've been looking for. I can't believe Alec Pierce finally makes a play. Anthony Richardson gets that elusive rushing touchdown. I think every game he's played in, he has a rushing touchdown, right? The first, the second, and third. So I assume he made some sort of history with that. Going to be some sort of way too in-depth stat that comes out. That's okay. That's our quarterback. I'm all about those in-depth stats as long as they're good for our guy. Denver tied that game up with Chicago. Sitting here refreshing these. That Carolina game could get interesting. They're in the red zone right now. Carolina is down 21-13. Chicago has the ball. That game's tied 28-28. Cleveland still getting smoked. Houston is in the red zone, up 16-6. Titans definitely going to win that game. Philly has stormed all the way back. They're now up 24-17. And Tampa Bay is beating the Saints 17-6. I don't think any of us really care if Tampa Bay is beating the Saints, honestly. Like, who cares? Who cares? NFC South. The NFC South this year is what everybody said the AFC South was going to be. Right? The AFC South hasn't been great. The AFC South at least has some potential. NFC South is just gross this year, bro. Yes, we are, man. Back in this game, finally. So I can't lose faith, man. Anything can happen in the NFL. Right? Mentioned 33-0 probably 8 times today. I'm going to keep doing it until we're the team that pulls it off. Okay, I need to go to the restroom real quick. I'm going to turn this game audio back on as this is coming back on. Hope you guys can hear this, and I'll be back in just a minute.
The first Colts quarterback in franchise history to run for a touchdown in 3 consecutive games. Stafford and the Rams offense back on the field after Richardson and the Colts pulled to it in one score. The biggest difference this half with the Rams offense is that the explosive plays that the first half. Puka was running wild, 17, 20 yards. Starting from the 25, Stafford stumbles. He's down. I'm all for stuff, but at some point, Stafford hurt his team. As smart as he is, it's like it's on their feet. Second down to 19. Stafford complete. Rivers out of the backfield. Rivers out to the 26. And Zaire Franklin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope you guys been able to hear it. First play drive, Matthew Stafford stumbles. Then a screen pass. They get a little bit of yardage. It's 3rd and 9 for this Colts defense. They're coming with the blitz. Going after Matthew Stafford, but he's able to complete the pass to Tyler Higbee. Gets just across the line for a first down. Man, pressure came in quick. But somehow, someway, Matthew Stafford was able to get away from it with as being hobbled as he is. All right, 1st and 10. Plenty of time on the clock right now for the situation. See what this defense can do. They run the ball here, getting to the outside. Zaire Franklin with the tackle here. Kyron Williams gets 6 yards here on first down. Kyron Williams now has 100 yards on the day on 22 carries. Matthew Stafford, 19 of 27, 232 and an interception. 2nd and 4 here for the Rams. Need a big-time play here. Matthew Stafford making a check at the line. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They snap the ball. They run the ball, and the defense does exactly what they needed to, get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Moore coming in from that slot position to get the tackle at the line of scrimmage. What a play. Third and 3 here for the Rams. Getting off the field here would be massive. If they try something quick, if I'm Gus Bradley, I'm expecting a quick pass to get the ball out of Matthew Stafford's hands quick. So get your guys and let them know they need to jump the routes. 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens here. Snapping the ball, handing off to Kyron Williams, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. They hand it off and it doesn't go anywhere. Yes, baby. Yes. Defense coming up huge. The Colts continue their 4th quarter dominance this season. Came into the game outscoring opponents 30-5. And after scoring 8 points in the 3rd quarter, they've scored 7 here to push that to 37-5. And they're getting the ball back here with just under 8 minutes to go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, took all the time off the clock, gets the punt away. There's a fair catch. We're going to be starting this at these either 17 or 18, depending on where he spots it. Man, hey, what a game, huh? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Yeah, this is definitely about to happen. Tying this game up on this drive. And if we do it quick enough, we're going to get the ball back, and then we're going to take it down, and Matt Gay is going to win his 2nd straight game for us in a row. And boy, man, just keep thinking what people are going to be talking about Anthony Richardson. Even though his numbers don't look great right now, if Anthony Richardson leads a comeback right here, dude, national media is going to freak out all week long, especially with the fact that Jonathan Taylor is supposed to be coming back. Yeah. All right. Just a heads up. I live in Florida. Sounds like it's about to start storming. At any point, my power could go out. Okay. If it does really start to come down at any time, that could happen. So just in case, you see the stream drop off, that's why. All right, we're here at commercial break. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle real quick. Don't forget to drink your water. Everybody stay hydrated, especially when you're getting hype. You're about to burn a lot of calories cheering over these next 7-8 minutes or so. All right, here we go, man. That's where we show who we are. 1st and 10, handing it off to Zach Moss. Does a good job getting a nice push here, gets 6 yards or so, 6, 7 yards. Man, that Anthony Richardson spike is sweet, dude. Let's go, baby. Got to give this home crowd something to cheer about. Let's go. 2nd and 3. Sorry, 2nd and 3 here for the Colts. Handing it off to Zach Moss again. Zach Moss powers forward for another Colts first down. Man, shout out Zach Moss, man. He's had to carry the load so much over these first couple games he's been playing this season. He has 15 carries for 70 yards, and we wouldn't be where we are right now in this game without his contributions. Here we are, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Handing off to Zach Moss again. This one goes for a yard. I believe it's going to be 2nd and 9 here for the Colts. Coming up on or just under 6 minutes to go. And give them the extra yard. It's 2nd and 8 here for the Colts. Trey Sermon is in the backfield next to Anthony Richardson. Here we go, snapping the ball, dropping back to pass. The pressure's coming. Anthony Richardson rolls out, but finds a man. Who's that? Drew Ogletree catches the pass, gets up off the ground, gets a couple more yards. What a play. Anthony Richardson once again rolling out, keeping his eyes downfield, finds a wide open guy, Drew Ogletree. Man, it's nice to have a quarterback be able to get away from those blitzers like that, and then just a perfect pass, puts it on the perfect spot for Drew Ogletree. A nice, comfortable spot to reel that one in. Here we are, 1st and 10. Handing this one off to Zach Moss. A nice little cutback. That one could have been behind the line, but it goes for a yard. I'm sorry, that was Trey Sermon in the game. Trey Sermon with the nice little cutback. Right around midfield, they're hurrying back to the line. 2nd and 9 here for the Colts. Anthony Richardson dropping back, throws wide open. Drew Ogletree again wide open in the middle of the field. Another big play for Drew Ogletree. Yes, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. Drew Ogletree is finally getting his opportunities. Here we go, getting back up. There's right around 4 minutes to go. The Colts are now at the 27-yard line, Rams side of the field. Snapping the ball, running here. That is Trey Sermon once again. This is a pretty good one here for 4 or 5 yards. Yep, 4 yards there. It's 2nd and 6 here for the Colts. Snap, running again. Some tough yards there by Trey Sermon. That one almost got stopped at the line. He pushes forward for 2 or 3. Sets up a very important 3rd down and 4 right here for the Colts. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in this game. Dropping back to pass. He looks out. Oh. Pass wasn't quite in the right spot. Alec Pierce unable to hold on to that one. Yeah, that was good defense. Alec, as I see the replay, Alex just got to catch that one. Alex just got to catch that one. He had his opportunity. His quarterback wanted to use his receiver's size to his advantage, and he had the opportunity. Hit both of his hands, just went through his hands. Alex got to catch that one, man.
Some tremendous offensive performance.
Now, earlier, there was the one Anthony Richardson was on the run, rolled out to the right, and hit Michael Pittman or through to Michael Pittman at the back of the end zone. That was a laser and was perfect. But Michael Pittman, like when he turned, I don't know if he thought it was going to be more inside, but he went inside. If he would have just stayed in his place instead of adjusting his body, Michael Pittman Jr. was in the perfect spot. It was a perfect throw by Anthony Richardson. So he's doing well. The Colts need this fourth down and 4. Got to pick this one up. We're dropping back. Richardson looking down. Yes. Drew. Oh, no, that's Kylan Granson. Gets a catch downfield. Anthony Richardson escapes the pocket a little bit, buys some time, finds Kylan Granson wide open after his crossing route. That's a great job again, Anthony Richardson, getting these downfield chunk plays. We haven't seen this season. This is nice. We're here at the 4-yard line in the pistol formation. Handing the ball off here. Zach Moss tried to get to the outside. They were all over that run. Let's go, man. Didn't come this far just to get this far, right? It's time to put it in there. Got to get it done right here. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to go. It's 2nd and goal here for the Colts. At the 5-yard line. See what Shane Steichen cooks up here. Let's go. Handing the ball off again to Zach Moss. That would have been a good one for Anthony Richardson to keep. Might be setting up for Anthony Richardson to keep this one. All right, looks like we're taking this to the 2-minute warning. 23-15, Colts at the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal coming back. Man. Didn't come this far just to get this far, baby. Boys are going to get it done. The boys will score the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. I have faith in our guys to get the job done, man. Sitting here refreshing these scores. Want to see where everybody's at around the league. Titans and Texans were pretty handily winning their games, so the rest of the division probably winning their games today. It'd be nice to see us be able to pull this one out. Right? Maintain that lead and the comeback. If we can pull off the comeback, that'd be massive going forward for this team. Yeah, so Houston, Tennessee, definitely both going to win their games. At the 2-minute warning, up by plenty. Sorry, Houston has just under 5 minutes, but they have the ball up. They're going to win their game. The Bills up 48-20. Carolina loses 21-13. Frank Reich's team starts 0-4. Denver, Chicago still 28-28. Cleveland still getting smacked. New Orleans still getting smacked. Philly, Washington tied at 24. Philly has the ball with 6.5 minutes to go in that game. So that's an interesting game to watch. Boy, oh boy. Let's go, man. Who y'all think gets in the end zone to tie this thing up? Well, who you think gets in the end zone to get a 6? Then who gets in the end zone to tie it up? Here we go, man. Coming out in Coming out in that same formation we scored in last time. See what we do here. He's passing the ball. Drew Ogletree. Drew Ogletree gets in the end zone. Drew Ogletree gets in the end zone. Yes! Drew Ogletree drive, and it works. Been telling y'all since I came up with, since I got on this channel. Drew Ogletree gonna be a star, bro. Give the man the ball. Drew Ogletree gets in the end zone, 23-21. We have the ever so crucial 2-point conversion coming up right now. Let's go, baby. It's like Sean McVay getting the timeout. Ooh, I thought there was a false start. Holy cow. Okay, so there's a timeout by the Rams here, taking some time to think this one over. It'll be interesting to see what the Colts decide to do here. Man, I'm so happy Drew Ogletree just got a bunch of passes and then scored the touchdown. Good for him, man. Good for him. Doesn't have that giant brace on his knee this week either. Love it, man. Look at this. Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson's a guy. Okay, here comes a 2-point conversion. See what happens here. Anthony Richardson keeps it. Yes, 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 yes. Michael Pittman for 2. Michael Pittman for 2. Yes, wide open. 23-23. The Colts have come all the way back in the second half to tie this thing up with 1:56 on the clock. Don't stop believing. Hey. In Richardson, we trust, baby. Look at the rookie, man. Everybody doubted him. And the rookie just led one hell of a comeback. Woo! Boy. Hey, but now we got to finish this off, right? Defense has to do their part. There's plenty of time on this clock. Rams have a couple of timeouts, okay? This thing's tied up. It's not over. But you got to love this for Anthony Richardson, right? Got to love this for Anthony Richardson. Got to love this for this team. The resilience that was shown last week in Baltimore. Now the resilience to come all the way back. And Jerry, yeah, even if we lose, proud of our guys, but my man, we ain't losing. We ain't on that. We ain't on that energy, bro. No, we ain't losing this game. We didn't come all this way just to come all this way. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hey, 15-0 in the fourth quarter. That makes us 45-5 in fourth quarters of games so far through 4 weeks. 45-5. That's how you finish football games. So let's see if we can finish this one off. 1:56 left. Rams starting 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Let's go, baby. See that pass rush? The blitz is coming. He gets it on the out route, gets a quick 6 yards, I believe that is. Takes 4 seconds off the clock, gets the ball out to Higbee, gets pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 here for the Colts. Here we go, baby. Here's a snap. Pass rush is coming. He gets another out route. Did he hold on? I think he did not hold on. Did he hold on? I don't know if they're giving him that one or not. They are saying it was a catch, another out route catch. They've taken 9 seconds off. They got a first down on that one. I think, yeah, they're going to review it. The last play, The home crowd is going nuts. That last one they think is incomplete. They stopped this play before the snap of the ball, and they're going to review the last play to make sure it was a completion or not. Showing the replay here. 1 foot in. Second. They're going to have to show another angle. There's somebody's head is in the way of the sideline there. Okay, so if he doesn't have possession when his left foot is initially down, this is going to be an incomplete pass. Okay. I guess the ball bounced off the ground. Oh, yeah, he didn't have possession of that. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. Okay, so it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Rams coming out of this replay. Minute 47 to go in this first quarter. Colts have 2 timeouts. Okay, if we can get off the field on 3rd down and get the ball back, plenty of time, right? Plenty of time. Anthony Richardson's able to avoid some pressures. He's doing a good job keeping his eyes downfield and finding open guys. Matt Gay. Yeah. Matt Gay from over 50 yards, he's good, man. So I like us right now, man. It's 3rd and 5. This home crowd's about to be going absolutely nutty right now. They added another second to the clock. 3rd and 5, a minute 48 to go. I believe they're at the 35-yard line, Colts side of the field. Yeah, right around the 35 here. All right. Biggest play of the game for the defense. Let's go, baby. Snaps the ball. Gets the ball out, and they get a 1st down. The Rams. Oh, wait. They're signaling incomplete. I think the ball hit the ground again. I think the ball may have hit the ground. We have guys saying it's incomplete. They're trying to get back to the line. I think they're already stopping this one. I think that did come out. Who was that in coverage? That was EJ Speed. Hey, if that's EJ Speed that just did that, bro. If EJ Speed just knocked that ball out of his hands, oh boy, what a way to pay back the team. All right, they're giving us a closer look. Let me watch. He did knock that out. It does hit the ground. Yes, an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 5. The Colts should be getting the ball back here, and the clock stops. The Colts don't have to use a timeout to stop the clock. EJ Speed, who got the penalty at the beginning of the game, the first 3rd down of the game for the Rams, could have gotten the ball back for the Colts, but he hit Matthew Stafford while he was out of bounds. He just repaid that with that play right there, man. If the Colts are able to put a drive together and be able to at least kick a field goal to win this game, EJ Speed coming up huge right there, man. Coming up huge. What a play. And that, my friend, the Colts have the best linebacker group in the NFL. No question in my mind. Come on, baby. Don't stop believing. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Make it official. Incomplete pass. Let's go, baby. Time to go win this game, baby. Time to go win this game, baby. Anthony Richardson about to do it. Got a minute 44 right now. By time this thing is fair caught, might be looking at about a minute 37. This one's back. No, Isaiah McKenzie has room to return this one. Gets past the 30-yard line, up near the 35-yard line. Good job, Isaiah McKenzie. Good starting field position for this offense with 1:32 left in this game. Anthony Richardson doing much better. He was 5 of 15 earlier. He's now 11 of 22 with 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also has 9 carries, 57 yards, and a rushing touchdown. The rookie combining for 3 touchdowns in this game. Absolutely dominant. Absolutely the biggest reason we were able to erase this deficit. So here we go. I think refs are stopping for something. I don't know what's happening here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I don't know what the ref, because you guys probably can't hear, just said was talking about putting the clock back at 1:44, which is where they were. Okay, so but then yeah, the clock is correct. We're all good. Here we go, man. See what kind of cojones this rookie's got. 1st and 10 here for the Colts, dropping back to pass. Throws it. There was some contact there, but no penalty. Looks like a miscommunication between Pitt and AR. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Zach Moss in the backfield. Got 3 receivers and a tight end on the field. Dropping back to pass. Good protection. Oh, the ball was tipped at the line. He had Michael Pittman in front of his guy. Would have been probably, might have been a 1st down. Not sure if Michael Pittman would have been able to get to the sideline, but the hand of the defender gets just enough. It looks like it hit his pinky and just barely affected that ball. So, all right, we got a 3rd and 10 here. See what we can do. Just got to be smart with the ball. Dropping back to pass. Going downfield. Ooh. He had the right idea. Anthony Richardson throws the ball downfield to Kylan Granson. It's incomplete, but he had the right idea, right? It was going back shoulder. It was just slightly under the spot it needed to be. Ooh, no, that might have hit Kylan Granson in the hands right there. I'd like to see a different angle of that one. That looked like a really good pass there by Anthony Richardson going back shoulder. I'll have to look at that one on all 22. Here we go, punting the ball here. The Colts are coming up on 1:10 to go in this 1st quarter. Has room to return this one. Need the punt coverage to get there, and they do. He's going to be down at the 28 or 29-yard line on the Rams side of the field. The Rams have 1 timeout with 1:09 to go in the 4th quarter. Tell you what, this would be an electric time for Juju Brents to get his 1st interception, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Defense 1st and 10 from 28-yard line. Snapping the ball. Pass rush. Throws it down inbounds for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Rams. Under a minute to go in this game. Coming up on 50 seconds to go. Here we go, snapping the ball. Quick slant, another one, middle of the field, Puka Nacua. This one for a 1st down, but they continue to take time off the clock. Now at the basically 40-yard line. Coming up on 30 seconds to go. He's dropping back. He throws downfield. Great defense by Dallas Flowers to knock that ball away. That's the third time he's been able to do that in this game. Great job by Dallas Flowers. There's exactly 30 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Just a great play there by Dallas Flowers. Perfectly timed with the hand. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Dropping back. There's room to run for Stafford. Got to get there. Yep. Okay. Stop him before he gets a first down. Going to be down. Should be 3rd and 2 here for the Rams. Looks like they're giving them 9 there. 3rd and 1. I assume the Rams just took their timeout. "15 seconds left in this game. At least in this fourth quarter. We're tied up right now. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rams have a 3rd and 1 coming up. But the Rams have no timeouts. This one where you really don't want them to get anything. They're getting closer to field goal range. You don't want to give up a pass into field goal range. You also don't want to give up the middle of the field and let Matthew Stafford scramble for another 10 yards. See just how good this defense is, man. Oh, they put 4 more seconds on. 19 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Rams are at the Rams 47. Dropping back to pass. A lot of people in coverage. This one gets thrown out of bounds. Wow. I can't believe they came out and played that kind of defense. I like that. It's 4th and 1 here. 11 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to punt this ball away. Can't do anything crazy here, man. Just can't do anything crazy. Here we go with the punt. Sam McKenzie, fair catch. Catches it at the 17-yard line. 5 seconds here for the Colts. You have to imagine they're just going to kneel this one out, let it go to overtime. Yep, going to kneel this one out, take it to overtime. Hey, baby. Hey, taking it to overtime. It was 20-0 at halftime, bro. Anthony Richardson and the Colts roaring back, defense stepping up big time. The Colts now outscoring opponents 45-5 in the fourth quarter. If you include overtime, it's 48-5. Okay, I need to take a bathroom break. I'm going to turn this up. I'll be right back, everybody.
The Eagles have taken a 7-point lead on the Commanders. Under 2 minutes remaining. In Philadelphia. Patriots, Cowboys coming up. America's Game of the Week. Here's Lance Clark.
Hey, welcome to overtime. Each team will have the ball in last. First team scores the touchdown. Keeps the ball for the entire period of the defense scores the safety. The timing will be like in the fourth quarter. Each team will get 2 timeouts. If they're still tied at the end, 10-minute period, it will be a tie. All the replays will come from upstairs. We'll just slip this ball in tails, heads and tails. What's the call? The call is tails. And it is tails. Which way would you like to get?
So the Indianapolis native Rams wideout bench Skoranek with the correct call. Let's see if it pays out.
The Chevy CR2 family. They'll never.
All right. Yeah, Broncos won. Sheesh, dude. I assume Justin Fields and that offense absolutely fell apart in the second half. That's crazy. It was a toilet bowl, though. You know, one team's 1-3 now, the other team's 0-4. Yep. Gonna win it in OT. Rams start OT with the ball. But the way our defense has been playing, I have faith that they'll be able to get the ball back for us. And once we do, all we need is a field goal at that point. If Anthony Richardson can get his fourth touchdown of the game, that'd be great. But at the end of the day, because the Rams are getting the ball first, all we will need is a field goal. Hey, man, Buffalo smacked Miami in the mouth today, bro. Looks like Philly is up in that game, 31-24, but Washington has the ball with about a minute to go. All right, here we go. Again, the Rams are starting with the ball here in overtime. Going to be starting at the 25 after a fair catch on the kickoff, which is the lamest thing of all time. Here we go, baby. Time to win our second overtime game in a row. All right, what's supposed to happen is going to happen. Rams here, 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Tutu Atwell in motion. Play action, dropping back to pass, looking downfield. Here we go. Puka Nacua in the open zone, getting up to the 45-yard line on the first play here for the Rams. See what the Colts defense can come up with on this first down, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line on the Rams side of the field. Handing the ball off to Kyron Williams. Run defense does what the Colts run defense normally does, and they stop him for a 1-yard gain. They might have spotted him an extra yard there. Yep, it's 2nd and 8 here. All right. Time to get a big play from the defense, baby. Big play from the defense. 2nd and 8 here. Clock going to run out. They take a timeout. Rams have to take a timeout. Matthew Stafford was under center, backed up into the gun. He saw something in the defense he liked, but they were unable to get the snap off. Sean McVay calls a timeout. The Rams now have 1 timeout for the remainder of overtime. All right. Coming back quick here. 2nd and 8. From the 47-yard line on the Rams side of the field. Come on, defense. Stafford on the move. Oh, getting hit from behind, but gets the ball out just in time. Gets the ball to Kyron Williams. They get a first down on that play. Man, who was that? Quiddy Pay was coming from behind Stafford. Stafford just barely gets the ball out of his hand there. So here we go. 1st and 10. They're at the 40 on the Colts side of the field now. Getting toward field goal range here for Brett Maher. Dropping back. Dump down to Kyron Williams. This one picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 here for the Rams. Kyron Williams comes out limping after this play. All right. 2nd and 5 from the 35. Colts side of the field. Rams come out in a heavy package. Running the ball here. And they get a first down running up the middle here on this defense. Dallas Flowers down on the ground after this play. Hoping that's just a cramp. Trainers around him can't really see what they're looking at here. Just under 7 minutes to go here in this overtime. At this point where the Rams are, we're hoping to make them have to kick a field goal. All right, as they see what's going on with Dallas Flowers, they're going to commercial break. To refresh this NFL page, see what's happening. There it goes, finally. Oh, Washington and Philadelphia also going to overtime, tied at 31. Chargers are already up 7-0 on Las Vegas. Let's see. Buffalo won 48-20. Minnesota won 21-13. Oh. Dallas Flowers goes down, non-contact injury, was barely moving. I can almost guarantee you that that's a popped Achilles. Hope he's okay, man. He's been good so far this season, been great in this game. Hope to be able to get him back. We'll see what the defense can do. 1st and 10 here for the Rams from 28-yard line. Handing it off here. Able to get up 6 yards, I believe it is. Going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Rams. Here we go, baby. Coming up on 6 minutes to go. 2nd and 4 for this Colts defense at the 22-yard line. Play action pass. Oh, what a hit to knock the ball away from the receiver. EJ Speed with a great play right there. Man, I thought Tyler Higbee had a wide open catch. EJ Speed comes out of nowhere with the hit. No, sorry, that's Rodney Thomas. I'm sorry. Rodney Thomas with a great hit. And I just noticed Jalen Jones, the other rookie cornerback, is taking Dallas Flowers' spot on the field. So both rookies now in the game. It's 3rd and 4 here for the Rams. Huge 3rd down for this defense. Stafford passes. Stafford, a wide open guy. Puka Nacua in the end zone for a touchdown to end the game. And it's fitting that it's Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua had an outstanding game. We had no answer for him in the first half, no answer for him here on the last drive of the game. The Colts fought and clawed their way back into this, fought so hard to try to win this one. Unfortunately, the Rams win the coin toss, get the ball first in the second half, and are unable, or the Colts are unable to get the ball and prove that they could have won this game. But an outstanding job, just an outstanding job by this Colts team to be able to come back so resilient. I know what happened in this game, right? And we'll talk about it when it comes down to it. You know, a lot of errors there in the first half, right? So I'm going to go back, look at everything, take some time to, let the vocal cords rest. But I'm going to get back on the channel here in a little while and have a video on what we learned from this game, everything that came from this game. There's a lot to talk about to come from this one, a lot to unpack, but just this was a great game to watch, right? Great job by the guys to come back. But again, I'll have a video here in just a little while to kind of go over everything, kind of talk about everything with you guys. So make sure you hit that sub button if you haven't already, and look out for that video. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I have a lot of fun doing this. You know what I mean? So going to keep doing this every single week. And hopefully next week, I think we have 4 home games in the next 5 games. So going to have a lot of chances to be able to win these home games, finally get away. I think this was our 7th straight home loss. So need to win a home game, and we have some division games coming up. So I hope you continue to join throughout the week with the different videos and join me every Sunday for these games. And again, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will talk to you guys very shortly.